Draw Man City in the next round of the Champions League. Sorry that I couldn't do a live stream while the draw was on today, guys, but I've been mad busy and I've still got lots to do today. So obviously I need to do this on my phone because I wanted to get this stream done and out of the way so that I could speak to a couple of you guys. But like I say, I am on my phone, so you know the situation, guys. I'm not able to read all the comments that easily because it pops up on my phone and stuff. So you are well, random name, welcome to the stream, lad. Right. My views on it, guys. Not very happy, but it is what it is. We can do Man City. We know that. We have beat them, haven't we? You're right, Paul, mate. Welcome to the stream. I think my overall look on it is Man City wouldn't have been happy with a draw against Liverpool, guys. Jams, welcome, lad. Yeah, they wouldn't have been happy about this either, right? So if you want to look at it that way, it's all right. But there's a few factors that you want to look into this, right? I think both teams have got a derby in between this as well. You know, we've got Everton. I think the first leg is on the Wednesday, and then we've got the derby game at the moment is on the Sunday, and then we've got them on Tuesday, like for the second leg, which the first game is at Anfield, guys, for anyone that doesn't know, and then the second game is at their stadium, which is not really the best. I would have preferred it if we was taking them to Anfield for the second game, but it doesn't matter, does it, guys? Either way, we've got a job to do, and the guys need to do it, don't they? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you for joining me. You know, so for me, you know, I'm literally like feeling like Liverpool, what we've got to do is there's rumours that Liverpool are going to try and get the derby game pushed from the Sunday to the early Saturday kick-off. Apparently there's no game scheduled for Saturday. Hello, Daz, mate. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for joining me. Oh, let me just sort that out so I don't jump up. Yes. Yeah, apparently there's no early game on Saturday, so good afternoon, Butterfly. So I think the rumours are that Liverpool are going to try and schedule it for that because Man City have their derby game on Saturday. So that gives them an extra 24 hours preparation, really, to Liverpool as it stands at the moment for the second leg of this Champions League round. So, you know, not that it makes too much of a difference, but when you consider that, you know, both teams are free-flowing, there's going to be goals and that, Liverpool's main task at Anfield is going to be to make sure that, one, we score as many goals as possible because we want to win that fixture being at Anfield. But two, Man City are a hard team to stop scoring. We all know that, don't we? So we really need to make sure that, you know, we shut up shop at the back as well, which Liverpool still look a little bit suspect defensively, don't we? So we need to be careful, guys. We really do need to be careful. Man City, we have beat them this year. That's why they won't be happy with this one. But it is a tough task, especially going to their ground afterwards. But we can do it, guys. I've got every faith that Liverpool can progress in this round. Man City, I'm not going to lie, right? I've been having a couple of conversations recently, and the conversation that I've had was basically who would I like, who would I have not liked in the next round. And the two teams that I didn't really want was Seville and Man City. Man City because, you know, they're going to be used to playing Liverpool, Premier League team. I didn't want to come up against a Premier League team because they're used to doing research on us. They're used to the tempo that we play, that the Premier League has. You know, like we've spoke, guys, haven't we, on my channel before about if we come up against a team like Juventus, will they be able to cope with our high intensity? They might not be able to. They're not used to coming up against teams like us. Man City will be, guys. So, you know, that's why I'm not too happy about this. Also, the reason I didn't want Seville is because they're a bit of a bogey team, aren't they? But we haven't got Seville, you know, we've got Man City. So now we know the task that we've got ahead of us. Are Liverpool mentally strong enough for this one? I've been saying a lot about the mentality recently because of, obviously, the defeat at Man United. I felt that the confidence wasn't there. I didn't feel like the lads felt that they could get the 3 points in the game against Man United. But the mentality was there when we played Man United, when we played Man City, guys. And we got the victory. We did show a strong mentality in that game. And we showed that we're more than capable of beating what is the best team in the league this season. Over 2 legs, why can't Liverpool beat Man City? I think we can. If it was a one-off game, then it would have been, you know, I'm in It's still I'm in I've already had Man City supporters messaging me today saying, oh, good luck to you, you know, this is going to be whoever can outscore each other. There's going to be a lot of goals in this one. I think it's fair to say whoever goes out of this round, out of the two teams, we are in for 2 entertaining games. I can't see it being like a 0-0, a 1-0 or whatever, unless Liverpool try and shut up shop too much. You know, like we've been saying that Liverpool have been better defensively recently, but I don't want to see Liverpool try and be too defensive, guys. I want to see us play the Liverpool way, the way that Jurgen Klopp likes to play, which we did do that against Man City, and that's how we did beat them. Man City aren't used to having the pressure put on them, so that's what I expect when we come up against them. You know, the first game is at home. We are better defensively at home, so let's have it, guys. Let's try and keep that clean sheet. It's going to be nigh impossible, I feel, with the defensive record that we've got anyway. You know, I still feel that we could have done with strengthening a little bit more defensively in the last transfer window, but we didn't, so we've got to make do with what we've got, you know. So, sod it. Let's just hope that we can shut up shop as much as possible. But the best form of attack, best form of defence is attack. And what Liverpool got that is really good, and that is attack. And that is Jurgen Klopp's ethos, really, isn't it, guys? That's what he goes for. So I'm hoping, guys, that we can see Liverpool knock Man City out. And then we'll be the only English team in it, you know. That's it, Daz. Let's have it, says Jams. Come on, boys. Let's have it. I'm excited, you know. I know, you know, I've already had messages from some of you lads saying to me, it's not what I wanted, because I know some of you guys wanted, you know, a big European night where it was against one of, you know, Real Madrid, Barcelona or whatever, a team that we're not used to playing. We're going to be coming up against Man City, which you guys are used to. We're used to, aren't we? We're used to facing Man City, but it is what it is, guys. So the task is knock Man City out, be the only English team left in the Champions League. If we can beat Man City, guys, that would give us a massive confidence boost to go on to win the Champions League. Let's have it. Let's do it. You know, I'm going to read some of your comments now, guys, because I want to see what you've got to say. Like I say, I haven't got too long. If you haven't been able to join me live and, you know, you're watching this back, let me know in the comment section after it's processed what you make of the draw. What's the score predictions, guys? I want to know, like, obviously for the first game, let's not overthink it. Let's not think too much about the second game. But are you confident? Are you nervous? I'm not going to lie, I am nervous. Man City, we know, are the best team in the league this year. I'm not going to lie about it. They are, guys. You know, let's not be biased. Liverpool are a quality team. They're our favourite team, but Man City are a tough opponent, guys. Paul says, if we draw 1-1 away and keep a clean sheet at home, that's not going to happen. It will be high tempo and goal fest. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so too. Richard Askin, welcome to the stream, mate. He says, we have to write off the 5-0 game because if Mane didn't get sent off, anything could have happened. Yeah, I believe so as well. I think we was on top in that game when Mane got sent off. So if you look at that, that was a major turning point in that game. But, you know, it could go either way, this one, guys. Both teams are more than capable of scoring goals. I do believe we will see a lot of goals in these games. But whoever goes through, you know, I believe will deserve it because both teams are not going to sit back and park the bus, in my opinion. They're both going to play their ways. And I believe it's whoever get the tactics right, whoever turns up at both games, you know, will deserve to go through. I hope it's Liverpool, guys. I hope it's Liverpool. But we know that Man City are a really, really good team. So look, to win the Champions League, you've got to beat the best, and you know you've got to come up against these teams. We've been saying that Man City are one of these teams that we now need to beat to win the Champions League. So let's have it, guys. Let's have it. I'm confident, but I'm nervous at the same time. You know, I know it's a bit of a contradiction there, but what I mean is you're going to be nervous going into these games. It's the same with anything, guys. If you ain't nervous, then I don't know what's wrong with it, you know, because it could go either way. That's football. That's why we love it. You never know. Nothing's a guarantee, is it? Let's hope we can keep a clean sheet for once against City. Yeah. Jams, what did you make of the draw? Hello, everyone. It's a bad draw, but I know we can win. Yes. Looking sharp, Daz, by the way. Thank you very much, Jams, mate. Yeah, I'm in business mode today. I've got loads that I've got to sort out for work and that. Say what? You're right, mate. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm going to throw caution to the wind and say it's going to be a close. Dad's read up the page up on my predictions. Yeah, I think I did, mate. I think I did. But if I missed it, Paul, if I didn't already read it out, then put it again, mate. But I think I did catch it when you were saying like a 1 or whatever, but you don't know whether it would happen, you know. Yeah, we have to be cautious. Like I say, I am nervous. It's only right to be nervous, guys. We are coming up against a team that's going to win the Premier League this year. But we have beat them this year, so it's not impossible, guys. you know, Liverpool have experience. Something that some of you guys that have been on the channel for a while you'll know Reaper, which is a Man City supporter that also subscribes to my channel. He commented on one of my previous videos earlier under his new account, saying a big draw. You know, he's saying it could go either way. And he said that, you know, like, it's going to come down to who scores the most sort of thing and stuff like that, you know, like, which I've got to agree with. It is going to be whoever turns up on a day, whoever can outscore each other. He said our defence isn't the best. We ain't got the best defensive record. We've got to agree on that, guys. Like we know, don't we? But something that I really want to strongly say, guys, is that Liverpool, mentally wise, really coming up against Man City, I think if we were to come up against Real Madrid or whatever, maybe because our mentality isn't quite there yet for me, maybe we wouldn't have been too confident and that might have rattled us. But we have beat Man City. We do know that Klopp's tactics work against Pep and Man City's tactics. So that might give us a bit of a confidence boost going into this, guy. So I do feel that we may have a slight edge on this. Man City know that they are a quality team. They know that they should win the Premier League. I feel that, you know, like the games around this fixture, Man City can rest a little bit better than what Liverpool can, because we need results more than what Man City do. So they've got that advantage, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. There's no excuses. You turn up on the day, these football players, they're professional. They train all the time, their fitness level should be high. So, you know, I'm not going to already make excuses before the game. I want to see a great performance from Liverpool. I want to see still, if we get beat by Man City and we get kicked out, as long as I see Liverpool turn up and put in a shift, it is what it is. I'll be disappointed, I'll be upset or whatever. But as long as I see Liverpool play the way Liverpool, we know they can play. If we get beat by Man City, so be it, guys, you know. But I'm not already going to start thinking that way, because I feel that Liverpool can beat Man City and can kick them out, you know. So, you know, fingers crossed, guys. We've got to be positive, haven't we? So, my semi-final predictions. Oh, right, I got you. Liverpool versus Madrid, Barcelona versus Seville. What was your predictions, mate? Put it in there for me. Won't be surprised if Edson is chained to the goal this time. Yeah, I think so, after the Salah lob, wouldn't it, mate? I believe so. But, you know, that makes them change their game plan, doesn't it? So that goes in our favour. Sir Klopp, welcome to the stream, mate. It's not the most ideal tie, but we have to give our best defensive performance of the season in that first leg. I believe so. I believe so as well, mate. We need to be strong all round the pitch for this one. And like I say, mentally strong as well, which Liverpool might have the edge mentally, because Man City are going to be thinking, really, we're the best team in the league, but Liverpool have beat us this year, you know. We've got a bit of a hold over them mentally. They consider us a bit of a bogey team. So this could go in our favour. But on the day, you know, they're a quality team. Liverpool are a quality team. It's going to be entertaining to watch, guys, hopefully. Is the winner of the Liverpool City game playing the winner of Juve Madrid? Can't think off the top of my head, mate. I can't think. I'll have to get back to you on that, unless one of you guys know or whatever. I haven't looked at, like, everything in depth. All I know was I saw about the derby games and stuff, and maybe Liverpool may look to get our fixtures changed slightly to match Man City's time that they've got to prepare for the game, if you know what I mean. Did anyone see City's director's reaction to the draw? Yeah, I'm disappointed. You know, but we know that Man City didn't want to draw Liverpool. I don't think anyone wanted to draw Liverpool, but especially not Man City, because they know we're capable of beating them. No, I bet they weren't happy. Yeah, watch it, Paul, if you haven't seen it. It is funny. City will have Premier League mostly wrapped up by the time the tie starts. Yeah, so they can rest players, and that's my concern. Liverpool will still need results, you know, especially like losing to Man United, and that doesn't help either, does it? That'll work to their advantage. Paul, they were sweating buckets, yep. I see the Snake Sterling value has gone up to 123 million. Crazy, mate, crazy. He's had a good season though, isn't he? I think everyone's saying, I don't really follow him because I don't really like him, you know, but apparently he's done well, hasn't he? James Doherty, you're right, mate. He says we are underdogs, which will suit us, as only our fans will think we can win. Yeah, I believe so. Everyone's going to be betting for Man City to win this. Everyone's going to be thinking Man City now is going to qualify for it. Because, you know, if Man City was coming up against anyone else, maybe they wouldn't have been favourites. Even though Man City are one of the teams that everyone's saying, look, they're going to win the Champions League this year probably. They haven't got experience in the Champions League. That's also going to be playing on their mind as well, guys. So there is a lot of factors that can help Liverpool mentally. And like I say, underdogs for Liverpool, underdogs for Jurgen Klopp, sort of suits us. Man City style of play suits Liverpool. They're a team that will try and play against Liverpool. That does suit us. If Man United would have still been in this tie and we would have gone against them and they parked the bus or whatever, a team that parks a bus, I would have hated to come up against that. A team that would have gone defensive, Man City aren't going to do that. So, the game is there for the taking for Liverpool. So, all we've got to do is be mentally strong, play the Liverpool way, get the tactics right on a day, which Jurgen Klopp seems to like to do when it comes to big games and like against Man City. You know, the fixture where Man City gave us a bit of a hiding, like you say, there was factors in that, like Mane getting sent off and that, which means that you should really rule that out, but certain Man City fans won't want to rule that out, will they? But for me, we was looking strong in that game until Mane went off, so I'm going to try and forget about that one, plus we got a bit of a whooping, so I want to forget about it anyway. But when it comes to the next game, Liverpool did beat them, didn't we? But there was warning signs in that game. How easily they started to come back into that game showed that they can pick us apart when they really want to put their minds to it. So we need to be careful, guys. The fact that, you know, the first game is at Anfield and then it's to their home, we also need to be careful with that one, because I would have preferred it if the second game's at Anfield. I think a lot of you guys would have agreed with that as well. The fixtures in between as well, they can rest players and stuff. A lot of factors that is going to come into this, but Liverpool just need to turn up, lads, for me. You know, if we turn up, play our best, what will be, and I'll back the team no matter what. As long as I see that they give it 110%, that's all I ask from Liverpool, guys, you know, and I will support them no matter what. They probably thought, oh, the Scousers, yeah. Who would start beside Van Dijk and who plays right back? Sane versus Trent scares me. I think you've got to go with Gomez at right back, to be honest, mate. He's better defensively. You want to have your best back line in this one, because Man City are really good attacking-wise. So for me, Gomez starts at right back. And I would say it's got to be... Lovren worries me because he has a blinding couple of games when he has a shocker. If Lovren has a shocker against Man City, we're stuffed. But Matip still worries me as well because he's a little bit shaky. And I don't think this is why we should have got another centre-back in, to be honest, isn't it? Because there's no real centre-back there we can really say, right, he needs to go next to Van Dijk. But it's either Lovren or Matip, isn't it, really? Gomez needs game time. Yes, he does. Paul, Klopp has a good record against Pep. Yeah, he does in Europe. He does, mate. Mark Lewis, Man City are open. Yeah, Mark, you're right, Mark, anyway, mate. Man City are open like a virgin, says Paul. Oh, my God, yeah. Klopp has beaten better teams at Dortmund than Pep City. This is manageable. Yeah, I like it. Mark Lewis says Trent has been dropped. Very poor against Man United. Yeah, Trent just doesn't have the experience yet. Yeah, you could say the same about Gomez. You know, Gomez has let us down before, guys, but he's due to their age and that, and experience, guys. This is why we could do with Klein coming back. Hopefully, Klein comes back and he's strong because he is experienced. These are experienced right back that we could do with coming back, but he's not going to be ready for this, guys. So, for me, it would be Gomez, to be honest. He's better defensively than Trent, but he's still liable to the odd mistakes. But not as much as what Trent is when it comes to the defending side. Trent's better going forwards with like the crosses and that, but it's got to be Gomez for me, guys, and Robertson at left back, to be honest. And I would probably set up with Henderson and Chan as two holding midfielders. I'm not going to lie. I would have two holding midfielders in this one and sit to try and counter them because they are good at attacking. I'll be trying to, you know, break on them. Let soak up a bit of pressure and break on them. So I would say Henderson and Chan as two holding as well, guys. Try and be compact and break because Man City are going to be attacking because they always are. Compact the midfield with two holding midfielders and break at pace. That's what we're good at. That's what I want to see in this one, guys. Play back five with Van Dijk as a sweeper, maybe. Yeah, you know, that's about being compact in it, James. Like I'm saying, they will be attacking. They always are attacking. I just want to see us be strong defensively. We've got to let in as few goals as possible. Man City can score goals for fun, can't they? But we're good at counter-attacking, so I want to see us counter-attack them and score goals. They are acceptable to our press and to the counter-attack as well. And that's what I want to see us do. And I'm hoping that that's what we do in these games. That's my back four would be Robson, Milner, Van Dijk and Gomez. So you would play Milner at back four then, mate. That's very, very interesting. So where would you play James Milner then? Let me know, Paul. I think Millie can do a job in defence. Right, gotcha. I don't know whether I'd experiment, though, in a big game like this, though, Paul. But, yeah, just my opinion, though. But for me, you know, I would maybe say that Gomez would probably do a better job at centre-back than Lovren or... you know, Matip or whatever, but really, I would have liked to have seen like Gomez play there a few times before that game to see how he would do. So it's not really a game to be experimenting, is it? So I can't see it happening. But I reckon Lovren will probably get the nod for this one. But who knows? I don't know where Klopp's head is at with the centre backs, to be honest. I play Millie beside of Virgil van Dijk. Right, I got you. He's a bit short though, isn't he? You know what I mean? Like, got to be careful with that one. James Milner used to get done at that far post when they crossed it in because he wasn't tall enough, was he, for the clearances. Hamza, you're right, mate. Welcome to the stream. Just tuned in, mate. Anything happen? Not really, mate. Just been talking about like my views on a draw and that. And, you know, like saying that it's doable. It's going to be a goal fest probably. Just saying that Liverpool need to be tight and play our way. And, you know, whatever happens, even if Liverpool was to get kicked out by Man City, as long as we play our way and give 110%, I back and support the club. But I feel that we can do this, mate. You know, there's a few facts that will come into this. Man City can afford to rest players around in the fixtures around these games, which goes into their favour. Mentally wise, I think Liverpool may, you know, not be in a bad position because we know that we're more than capable of beating Man City. We've done it this year. Man City wouldn't have been happy with drawing Liverpool. So, you know, that's basically to summarise the majority of what I've been saying. There's derby games in between these fixtures. There's something to take into consideration. Liverpool may be looking, the rumour is, to move the derby game that we've got in between the fixtures from the Sunday to the Saturday morning because there's no games there at the moment. So we might be able to do that. Something to keep an eye on, guys. I'll keep you updated on that if I do see that moves. That's pretty much it at the moment, guys. But I'm going to have to knock off anyway because I've got loads that I've got to sort out, guys. Thank you for joining me anyway. But like you can see, I've got tons and tons to do today, guys. But I will try and speak to you and keep you up to date as much as possible with this. I'm confident, but I'm nervous at the same time, guys, because like we say, Man City are a very, very good team. We know that, don't we? Couple more quickly before I go. Do you think Lions should be contention for the right back spot? I would say so, mate, if he was match sharp. But, you know, we ain't got too long until that. I don't want to throw him in the deep end, you know what I mean? And I also don't want Kleiny to get injured if we do throw him in the deep end because we could do with him getting back anyway, couldn't we? If we can press like we did at Anfield, I reckon we'll have a chance. Yeah, I believe so. Man City aren't used to teams going at them like we do, so that's the way to go forwards, isn't it? You know, okay, thanks, Daz. No worries, Paul, mate, no worries. Maybe Ox, Henson, Wijnaldum, Lallana, my midfield free for the first leg. I like it, sir, but I probably wouldn't. I would put Wijnaldum in there, but I probably wouldn't go with Lallana because for me, Lallana's still not match sharp. I'd bring Lallana on to try and change the game, but still he looks a little bit off pace. But just my opinion. Ox for me, I would say would be in with contention as well because I think the way he drives and presses and that, I think would be really good in a game against Man City. You know, our midfield three did really well against Man City, and you've got to look at who we had in that game. So I would maybe go with that again. Klopp would probably be looking at that, guys. Hope Man City fans bring fresh panties. Love it, Paul. Love it. Take care, guys. I've been on the Bench TV. You've all been legends as always. I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me, guys. Let's have it, guys, yeah?